So we've got some burritos here, and we're gonna eat them. Those girls, our girls, loved that souffle that we shared with them.
Thanks, baby.
You're welcome. Burrito Spot, bean and cheese burritos. We've got a little money today, and so we've been spending it. Because we deserve a hot burrito, right, babe?
Yeah.
Get back, you girls will have some food too, but not this right now. You'll have some. Oh, I'll give him a little bite. If you give one a bite, I'll give the other.
Sure.
I'll give mine to Dobby. About this size.
Well, I'm gonna try and give him more beans than tortillas.
Mine has a lot of beans, so
okay.
there you go, Dobby.
I'll give
this to. I'll split this between them for now, and then
sure.
You can split yours between them too.
Okay.
They're eating that right now. But... Thank you, Guama.
Thanks, Guama. This is delicious.
Here, Luna. There's a little more. Here, Dobby. Here's a little more.
Thank you, Papa. Thank you.
Sure, girls.
So we were talking about collaborating earlier, and I was emphasizing how difficult it is. My baby was emphasizing how wonderful it is. And he's the one who's right. It is difficult, hun, but it's so worth it. Because it expands your own vision to twice the vision it was before, you know? Delicioso. Burrito.
Epa. Arriba.
What's ape mean?
I don't know. It's what Speedy Gonzalez says, though. I don't know what it means. But you know he eats burritos. I'm sorry, there's nothing racist about saying Speedy Gonzalez eats burritos.
No, because we eat burritos.
Epa. I'm just telling it how it is.
Speedy Gonzalez doesn't eat burritos. He's got a sad life. Everybody in the world should have the privilege of eating a burrito occasionally, and we like the privilege of eating a burrito like
even if you're not in
meal.
Mexico. But if you live in Mexico and you never eat a burrito, what's the matter with you? You know?
Yeah, that's incongruous. Is that how you say it? Incongruous or incongruous?
So. I like it either way.
Incongruous, but
even though that may be incongruous with how other people say it.
Right. My baby got some razors at the Dollar Tree. We were driving past the Dollar Tree, and my baby goes, "There's a Dollar Tree." I go, "Hey, go get you some razors."
My baby didn't even get to come into the Dollar Tree.
No, because it was too sunny, and I couldn't leave the girls. I had to pour water on them. That was all right.
And it's hard to go into Dollar Tree.
Probably for the best.
You know, you were only going to spend like
$3.
I was only planning to spend $2 really, but then they had milk.
They had milk.
My baby.
You gotta buy milk.
My baby
gotta have
backed
milk.
me up on that. She's like, "Yeah, you got milk. That was the right thing to do."
We're back at Lafarge Branch Library. We are dying to be creative, right, babe?
If we have to die just to push up daisies just to be creative, we'll do it.
That's a kind of wonderful way to be creative too. As long as we're creative. People want to hold us back, baby. People want to push us down. People want to shove us to the side. People want to discourage us. But there are some glimmers of light out there. Right, baby?
Yeah, there are people that say, don't listen to those other people that want to do that. Listen to us.
Those people are
Keep
jokers
doing what
and
you're
idiots.
doing.
I mean, the ones that discourage us. The ones who encourage us? Who? encourages say that about the idiots. They say those people are idiots. Like somebody told us that Carlos Bayaderos is a silly idiot. And I'm like, yeah, he's perfect for her film project. Probably Carlos's worst fear, but he's alright.
But we're silly idiots.
Yeah, you're not alone, Carlos. The only reason you look like a silly idiot is because we're silly idiots and we come around you.
People resent us for that sometimes. We come around and the truth that we're all
They're
silly
idiots.
idiots comes out.
We're all silly idiots.
Yeah.
The other day at Panera, when that lady was stood up and started screaming, "Call 911! Call 911!" I know I haven't processed that situation out yet, babe. But what's so funny about that is it seemed like a performance, although it wasn't a performance at the same time.
It was very theatrical.
Very
It was
theatrical.
Very dramatic.
Very. This person that did that has told me they've taken acting before, and I was like, I could really see that if she stood up and took a deep breath and projected out. Somebody call 911 and
Wow.
get out of here, go. It was very choreographed and full of real passion at the same time.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
It was cool, a very impressive performance that was so beyond performance that it became real. Does that make sense?
Now, if she could harness that, that's lightning in a bottle. She could be like on Broadway, dude,
Yeah.
you know?
Or at least down at Santa Fe Playhouse. I don't promote the Santa Fe Playhouse because, well, they have allowed a couple of my plays to be performed on their stage, which is pretty damn awesome.
Yeah.
Short plays. But, I don't know, they're too exclusive. And backwards, they're too traditional. They're not open to cut avant-garde stuff, cutting edge stuff. And they fired Liam. They didn't fire him. Well, he quit after I told him to. I didn't. He said that, well, they're being unjust to an actor. He said, I have to stand up for the actor. I'm like, hell yeah, you do. He said, I'm going to end up having to leave there because of it, but I can't not do it. And I said, you're doing the right thing. And then, like, when it comes to us, he won't do that. He'll leave, like, the coolest theater in town over an actor that he may not even know.
But
he knows us, and he won't, like, say to Santa Fe. No, that was already spilled, huh?
oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Santa Fe Community College, hey, dudes, treat these people right. These are. We're harder to stand up for, though, babe. Because with us,
There's more on the line, maybe. I don't know.
more on the line, and you're going to have to do it forever. You can't just do it once. He'd have to write Wayne Nichols a letter right now if he was really going to stand up for us. I said, dude, why are you evicting people who are mentally ill and putting them back in the Sam's Club parking lot? But instead, he's like, just keep them busy and keep them away from me, right? Man, that was a delicious burrito.
Yeah.
I just wanted to tell you guys, I don't care what Liam does, what they do at the Santa Fe Playhouse, what they do at 2nd Street Studios, what they do anywhere in this fucking world. Because I love my baby, right, baby? I have everything, dudes.
And you have me too, woman. And don't forget about me, woman.
Girls, I wouldn't forget about you if they held a gun to my head and said, forget about them. I'd say, sorry, dudes. I'm not going to forget about them. They're my sweet babies. And I'd say, put that fucking gun down, asshole. Before I rip it out of your hand and shove it up your butt.
And they put down the gun.
Of course they do, because nobody wants to do that shit. Everybody in the world wants to be nonviolent, hon. They just don't know how. I don't know, did they learn to be violent from their parents, their forebears?
Yeah. That's one place. And then...
Probably.
And then... their peers.
And their peers. But their peers learned it from the people, older people. Like the adults. The adults fuck everything up, huh? I don't know why. They forget their child within and then they go, no, you can't do a puppet show here. No, you can't come in and talk to me at Panera.
Maybe it's a weird process that adults have to go through, that what happens is you start out a child.
Yeah.
And then it's not so much, well, in fact, it's not at all that you get that wrung from you. It's kind of more like you get other things beaten into you, I think. And then, so you're an adult, and adults fuck everything up, and adults raise all these fucked up kids who continue the cycle, but in order to become a, you know, more than just an adult and become an actual grown-up,
or
you have to rediscover that child that got pummeled back when it was a child.
And it doesn't want to come out because it got pummeled, and it's all wounded and fucked up because it got twisted.
So it's kind of like people got as far in the process as the becoming adult part, or you could even say the growing up part, but then they stop there and they're all
and they
fucked
lost
up,
their child
and they need to
along
keep
the way.
going because the process is only halfway done. You know.
Yeah, you need to go back and rediscover your child within. Picasso said, and Picasso isn't my favorite artist. Matisse is, dudes. Matisse. Okay, Matisse is better than Picasso. Okay, although Picasso gave valuable shit to the art world. But Matisse was the one who really made the contribution to the art world. But that said, and what Matisse actually did is what Picasso articulated, and that is, he said something like, I spent my childhood learning to paint like an adult, and I've spent my adult life learning to paint like a child. And me and my baby never fucking forgot what it's like to be a child. In fact, we kind of stunted in a way.
We live in a treehouse.
We're the lucky ones because we are stunted and we can't assimilate. Do you agree with what
I like it. I like what he said.
Picasso said?
Is that what Picasso said?
That's what Picasso said. That's what Picasso said, but Matisse is better. Matisse is a better artist, by far. I mean, Picasso was more of a philosopher. Matisse was not only a philosopher, he was an artist. But I do love Guernica. That painting is like awesome, okay? But everything Matisse created was awesome, hon. Anyway,
we gotta go look
I'm
at
establishing
Matisse.
Henri Matisse as the greatest artist who ever lived for all time, except for us, right?
Wow, that's high praise.
High praise for Matisse. But there's supposedly a competition between Matisse and Picasso as to who won the greatest contemporary artist or artist of the 20th century or whatever. And a lot of people give it to freaking Picasso, but it's Matisse. Well, if you put them together, it'd be Piquise. But they are kind of together in a way. They created at the same time. And they were both exploring ideas that somewhat reflected one another, but they came out in different ways. And I just like what Matisse created better than what Picasso created. He created a bunch of faces on a lady. Okay, that's cool. I like the philosophy. But what Matisse did was he painted the green stripe. A green stripe down a lady's face. You know, that's way better.
It's, you know that Bon Jovi's sitting out there somewhere feeling snubbed after what you just said, baby.
Sorry, Bon.
About
Do
the
you think
greatest,
his name
you
is
know,
Bon?
artist of the contemporary. You know,
Yeah.
he was pretty sure
He thought it was going to be him, and he's
Yeah.
up there. He's up there, yeah. But
Yeah.
once he dissed us, he lost his position
Yeah.
as the greatest
He was
artist
in the running.
besides us.
He was in the running, but he fell out of the
Now
running.
John Cougar Mellencamp's
He fell
up
out of
there.
the running and kind of took a bad tumble just down into
Yeah.
like a career oblivion. After
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And then what happens to John Cougar Mellencamp? He sings that song, Little Pink Houses.
And you know what
for
else
and
John
me.
Cougar Mellencamp does?
What?
That I bet Bon Jovi doesn't do. He paints. John Cougar hangs out in his barn
He's a
or wherever
painter?
and he paints.
Really?
Yeah.
What's he
paints.
paint?
Paints like, I don't know.
Does he paint pictures of stuff?
Yeah.
Or does he paint his barn?
Does he paint his barn? Well,
Yeah, no,
I
like
think
really,
no, he paints
is he a
pictures.
painter?
He's a
painter?
painter. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, we don't need to be promoting him. We need people to buy our shit.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
need John Cougar Mellencamp to buy our shit.
Yeah,
So
and Bon Jovi,
maybe
if
we
you
say
will.
like really nice things about. Like we know Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi.
We're not bonding with Bon Jovi.
uh,
We're bonding
yeah.
with John
John Cougar.
Cougar Mellencamp. Yeah.
Mm.
But this reminds me of the grant we're writing, because we're doing a collaboration on this grant, and it's really cool. My baby's going to go into the library and work on it. This is September 1st, 2016, but about noon.
Feels like, I don't know, it feels like it takes us like a full day to get to where we need to be to do anything. It's bizarre.